We're back helping voters get ready for Decision 2025. We're spending 5 minutes at 5 with the candidates ahead of November 4th. Steve Massarelli is vying for one of 2 open seats in the Poland Township Trustee race. Mr. Massarelli joins me now. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. So talk a little bit about your background, your experience, and why you wanted to run.
Background. First of all, my wife and I are both from Poland, lifelong residents. We have 2 boys. Both went through the school system. One is 28 now, and one is 26. My wife is a teacher in the Poland systems, and I've been in the corporate world probably half my life and on my own businesses for half my life. So I'm in the business world. So you asked me why I wanted to run. Yeah. So I think, you know, you look at the government, it is a business. I mean, real short is that you got 3 trustees. They're your board members. And then you've got all the departments under you need to manage those. Your stockholders, which are your residents, they want the dividends back, right? And what dividends are there is what services we can provide them, right? And as long as we do our job, our stockholders are happy or our residents are happy. And I think with my business acumen, I can come in and really help them out in that position.
Yeah, you mentioned born in Poland. Obviously, this town is passionate. You're passionate for it. Right. What have you seen that maybe you would like to change, or maybe you'd like to keep going that the current trustees are doing right now?
We've done a lot of good things in Poland, you know, and there's always room to improve, I think. You know, there's a book I read, Good to Great, and I think Poland is good, but I want Poland to be great, and the only 1 percentile of everybody who tries to be great becomes great, but every day you should strive to do that. On what they're doing good, you really can't tell. I mean, there's a lot of intricate things going in the background until you actually get behind the doors and find out. Yes, but no, we've got, you know, roads paved. We've got, you know, we've got the zoning board. The police department's number 5. You know, want to be great. Let's be number 1, right? We always want to strive to do something. But once we get in there, you follow the road path that they set. Now there may be bumps in the road. Look at a 3, 5, 10-year plan, what the county or township wants to do, and you keep building on that. Now, obviously, there's going to be curves. We have to change things, but I think the roadmap they have now is good to build on.
Do you have a to-do list of top goals, if elected, that you would tackle maybe first?
Top goals, I think communication is huge, whether it's communication inside the 4 walls of the township building or communication with the residents. We have a lot of elderly people, and again, that's one of my goals, is the elderly people in our community deserve a lot more when I think they're getting when communications, because not everybody gets online. You know, right now, 31% of the township is 60 years or older. 37% in between 30 and 59, and then you take that 50 to 59 year age, there's 17% there. So those guys are moving up. Pretty soon it's going to be over 1/3 of our communities and the older people. We need to communicate and make sure we have tools in place, programs in place to help them.
You mentioned roads being paved, and Poland Township trustees recently did not seek a renewal of the road tax levy. Do you think that that should have been left in the hands of voters, or did trustees make the right move there to say, look, we don't need the money right now?
2 things there. One, I think, yes, they should have put it on the ballot, because if they didn't need it, go down no, and fine. Again, transparency, this is what we want to do. Second, as a business owner, you know, you pave all the streets in one time, the majority streets. They're going to go bad all at one time, right? You're going to have a big expense. I would suggest that, you know, at that time is, okay, let's put on another bond, but make it lesser. Okay, let's cut it in half and accrue that money for over the years, so when we do have to come back and do those roads, we have a trust fund built up for that. And you may not have to put another bond on, maybe even a smaller bond. But overall, everybody wants good streets, you know, and again, they're beautiful, but I think there's some ways you can do it so it doesn't hurt us down the road.
When you talk to residents as you campaign, what are they talking about most? Is it property taxes, inflation? What comes up?
It's A to Z.
Right.
You know, property taxes, that's a big hot issue. Again, you know, as trustees, we don't really have a say in that, but you know, we can prepare for that. It depends if legislation passes, what are their plans? How are they going to get the money? The end result is the money's got to come from somewhere, right? You know, we've got a bucket here we're getting now, we're going to have to replace it over here. So it's going to be up to the township and the trustees, everybody working together to come up with a plan. How are we going to keep that same amount of money in our pockets?
Final question, we always like to ask everybody, what do you think makes you stand out against your opponents?
I just think, again, I think it's a business, and I have the business acumen. I've dealt with a lot of different things. I'm not afraid to make the hard decisions. You know, the hard decisions are hard to make. Right. But if it's for the good of the township, yes, they have to be made. So again, I think I can bring a lot to the party, and again, an array of different personalities too, and different back sets really helps make decisions.
Steve Massarelli, thank you for coming in. We appreciate you joining us on 5 at 5.
Thank you, Derek.
Yep.
Pleasure.
Thank you.